Hello! So today we are going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is mindset. And the type of mindset that we're going to talk about is having an abundant mindset. So, a mindset of abundance, 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 abundance. So, I'm going to talk about the 5 mindsets, the rituals, the habits that I have put into place this year. And it has helped me feel so abundant in every aspect of my life. So, I started off this year, and in a previous video, I had mentioned that I took a break. I took a vacation from my responsibilities. And in that, I put myself on a budget. And at first, I thought I was going to feel constricted on a budget, like it was taking my freedom away from me. But actually, what I found was I actually found more freedom in a budget. I found that when I actually had a budget to follow, I wasn't emotionally spending anymore because I only had a certain amount of money for spending money each week. And I had to pick and choose. Do I want to go out to dinner 3 times, or do I want to buy a series of yoga classes? I couldn't have both. But when I was able to choose one, I fully embraced it and fully enjoyed those 3 dinners, or was like so grateful that I was in my yoga. And I didn't miss the other one. And that's what I found so interesting, was like when I had to choose, it was like, all right, this is the one I choose. I owned it. I took responsibility for it. And then the other one just kind of was like, oh, you know what, next month or next week's allowance. So, so I want to talk about the 5 habits that I cultivated while, these first 6 months of the year. And I'm just so happy in life now. I feel so abundant and so just everything is just on my side. So, the first one is my mindset. I really looked at where I was in a lack mindset versus an abundance or a plentiful or enoughness mindset. And so what was brought to light was, in the beginning, I had thought that when I put myself on the budget and I had to choose, rather than just like being able to give myself everything I desire in that moment, I had to choose. Okay, do I want A or do I want B? Next month, do I want C or do I want D? And in that, I was able to just really fully embrace abundance. Like, it wasn't in lack anymore. I didn't feel lack after I chose A versus B. I was like, all right, I'm choosing A. Let me fully enjoy A. So as I was in the actions of A, I was just in abundant mode, because I was like, wow, look what I just gave myself. Like, this is great. Oh my God. So I started to identify where I was in the past had a lack mentality, and now I'm actually in abundant mentality. Like, everything is enough, even when I have to choose A over B. So one just tool right there in the very beginning that I noticed, I was like, wow, this is great. The second was the word contentment. Wow. In the past, I used to think contentment was like failure. And I have a whole new relationship to that word now. Now, contentment, what that means to me is, this is it. This is enough. Exactly in this moment, everything that I have is enough. Like, wow. When I started to just, every morning I woke up and I just looked around my home and I was like, this is it. If I'm here 10 years from now in this same home, will this be enough for me? And I got to the point where it was a wholehearted yes. And when that happened, freedom. I was freed, because I wasn't living in the future trying to be something else. I wasn't living in the past, beating myself up for maybe somewhere where I didn't produce how I thought I should. And it brought me to the present moment. Now, that doesn't mean I have future goals and I have a vision for myself and I have my 5-year plan and 10-year plan. That they're all still there. But being content in the moment right now with exactly what I have, every single thing now that comes above and beyond that is abundance. So I'm always in abundance now. It's insane. It's like, oh my God, I'm 41 years old and I'm just figuring this one out now. But I guess, there's a time for everything. So contentment. If there's like a negative feeling with that word, really, I invite you to try it on from a whole new perspective. Super powerful. The next one, embracing change versus fear of change. Now, I'm a 5 in my numerology, and 5s are very freedom seeking. So for me, change is actually easy, but there are some areas, like around my finances, that change was very hard for me. And finances are connected to abundance. So I really started taking on, and I created a few affirmations for myself, because in the beginning it wasn't natural, but I trust that I am taken care of. That was one of my affirmations. I trust that I am taken care of. And I had to breathe into that one. And when it finally started sinking in, it was like my nervous system just relaxed. And when my nervous system is relaxed, then I'm free. I feel free. I feel abundant. I feel big. So to me, abundance isn't just money. It's a feeling for me. It's like this bigness. It's freedom. So really, I now just like, yes. I am free. Change is like just my friend, and especially with my finances. And, knowing that life in general is a roller coaster. Finances are a roller coaster. So, I have my life pretty down. When the roller coaster comes, I got a ton of tools in my belt to keep me focused and balanced. But when it came to my finances, it would just like throw me off and I would go into panic mode. And so now it's like I have those tools of knowing and trusting that everything I'm taken care of. Everything will be okay. It just totally changes my mindset into just pure abundance. The next one is proactive versus reactive. So in the past, reactivity. Oh my God, like when I would, see my savings account like dwindle down, reactivity goes into the fear mode. It goes into not enough. It goes into, oh my God, I gotta work harder. Ooh, no, not work harder, work smarter. Proactive is seeing it go down and going, okay, well, you know what? How can I stay calm, and what can I shift in my life so I can replenish that? Is it putting myself on a budget? Is it, picking up, I don't know, doing my business in a new way? What does that look like? And so that's being proactive. It's not going into the spiral of the thoughts of fear, being reactive. It's going, okay, great, like let's put a new plan together. And that's also where, embracing change comes in. It's like I can gracefully step into that new plan of action to support that, and to support my abundance mindset. And then the last one is really understanding, coming from a mindset of what is working versus what is not working. Everything's always working. Everything in life is ever changing. Nothing stays the same. Nothing ever just stays the same. So coming from a mindset and looking at, okay, what is working in my life? What is working in my finances? What is working for me in how free I feel in the world? Let me focus on that. not going down the spiral of like, oh my God, I just lost this account, or I don't have money for this, or I want to go on vacation and I never have enough money to go on vacation. Like all stories of lack that kind of bring that negative spiral. So really going, okay, well, what is working? Like say if I want to go on vacation, okay, well, what is working where I can start putting a system into play to start saving for that vacation? Um, just really what's working. That's it. And then go from there with thoughts. So these changes in my mindset, I experience such abundance every single day. And the majority of the abundance I experience has nothing to do with money. It has to do with my happiness. It has to do with how content I feel in life. It has to do with how happy I feel, how in my body I am, how I'm giving out in the world and being of service, as well as feeling financially secure. I'm 41. I put a whole retirement plan together earlier this year. Like, that's being proactive. So, I want to inspire, what is it within you that could get you to that next level of that abundance mindset? Taking the tools that I used for myself, and I just like discovered these all on my own. It was all through my own journey. Um, and So, what is your journey? What does your journey look like to get to your abundance mindset? I want to hear from you. If you have any questions, please reach out, because this has been such a transformational year for me in the sense of abundance. And so a gemstone that I use a lot in my jewelry collection, which is really known for abundance, is citrine. Citrine is a beautiful yellow stone. It has the sun's energy, so it's very bright. And I have a bracelet in my store called Live Abundantly. So I'm going to read to you the properties of citrine. Uh, so citrine teaches you how to live abundantly and shows you what true prosperity is. With its joyous energy, it's particularly beneficial for attracting abundance into your life. The enthusiastic stone carries the power of the sun, energizing the stimulation on all levels. So wearing the stone every day, you will feel the energy of the sun and actually feel what you most want to attract in your life. So you are abundant. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. So go out there, be powerful, and claim your abundance mindset and just be free. Oh my God, like I had a little bit of emotion there. All right, have a beautiful day.